Okay, so here's the dealio. We going into Tijuana. We tried many times to try to get so we could just walk up to immigration and get our new visas. Well, they had a block. This has never happened to us in 15, 18 years or whatever. Even after we got our FM2, our FM3, FM2, and then we decided to give it all up because we decided we weren't going to purchase a home at the time we were. Long story, blah, blah, blah. But we didn't want to have to keep doing it because we really had no need for it any longer. Well, those things are starting to change, but it looks like Mexico's starting to change too. But we, for the very first time, could not reach the SAT building, the SAT building. And we've done it in Mexicali, we've done it in Tecate, we've done it in a variety of locations, and even in Progreso and below Texas. And so we haven't had any difficulties in the past, but this time, man, there was no chance in the world they were going to let us through, and we tried everything. We eventually they even let us cut through the immigration camps that all the immigration folks had little cards could get in and out. It was gated and surrounded by police. It was underneath all the bridges behind the SAT building, and we waited for immigration. They told us immigration was going to come out and talk to us. They didn't. Instead, they opened it up and they gave us a pass-through to walk through the immigrants to get to the SAT building. So we thought, yeah, we're in there now. Of course, no, security stopped us, threw us out, and made us go back through the camp. And then after that, we had to walk back all the way over and get back in line. And after a couple of failed attempts, we decided to just go by, do what they tell us to do. So we walked across, only a couple hours, but not so bad. Well, there you have it. We just got done with a 2-hour crossing coming over, waiting in line. But it was pretty, other than a lot of people cutting in line and some ridiculous lines, didn't take too long, I guess. 2 hours, I do that in my car. Well, now we're on our way across to the Mexican side to renew our visas, and hopefully it'll be just as smooth. Well, that was very simple. Getting back into Mexico was a breeze. We had no difficulty at all. So it was awesome. We went right back through. Getting back into Mexico we barely even slowed down. And getting our new visa was a snap. The guy in immigration was very pleasant, very nice, and took our 300 pesos each. I think that's what it was. Hey, sweet, how much was the visas? They were 600 each. That's right, 600 each. So 1,200 pesos. So it was 600 each, not 300 each, but I knew there was 600 in there anyways. So it was 1,200 pesos, which is nothing. That's $60. And so it's 180 days. We heard about them having a amnesty program where you could get a 1 year or a 4, and they're doing it for cars and for visas for people that got stuck here during COVID. However, we called immigration, the national line, and Miguel spoke to him, called him in Spanish, and asked him all the right questions. They didn't know anything about it. So then we asked the guy in this office, and he didn't know anything about it. So I'm not sure where the information's coming from, but the people in the immigration office in Mexico had no idea about it, and that was from the federal national line that we called, as well as in San Ysidro at the checkpoint, or at the getting our immigration papers. So anyways, there's a little update. So we got 180 days. We're going to keep our eye open for any of the amnesty stuff and any new immigration rules and laws, and because we have no intention of going anywhere. We love it here, and we got a lot of tours lined up in Mexico this year, and we got to make sure that we're doing them. So we're going to abide by the rules, whatever the rules are, and just keep our eye on it. But anyways, just thought I'd let you know they wouldn't let us. We had to go back into the U.S. and back in again to Mexico, and that was the only way they would allow us to renew. So that's what they're doing. Thanks. Talk to you soon.